Hi, I'm Shara, and this project is called Lumen Clew. A lot of people are fully capable and confident, but still run into developer tools that speak in fragmented output, panic language, and workflows that assume you already know what cyclomatic complexity means. The idea for this came from Google DevFest 2 weekends ago. A speaker talked about the lack of observability in vibe-coded builds. Then she builds prep sessions emphasize security. Lovable has built-in security scanning, but it tells you where there's an issue, not what or why it means, or why it matters. Lumen Clew does both. Lumen Clew is fast, calm code health check. I chose 4 tools that cover the gaps for vibe coders, what they would worry about the most. ESLint code quality. Is my code maintainable? NPM audit for dependencies. Am I using vulnerable packages? Pattern matching for secrets. Did I accidentally commit an API key? And accessibility analysis. Can everyone use what I built? You point it at a repository, and in 30 seconds, you get one readable report that shows what's there, without panic language or shame. Quick note, I intentionally left some rough edges visible so you can see how the tool behaves with real-world noise instead of polishing it away. Most tools give you a wall of output and assume you know how to read it. This project pulls those separate checks together and translates them into one snapshot that supports your momentum instead of stopping you cold. You'll notice the language is intentional. I don't use the word fix. We don't use critical or the word severity because you're not broken, your code's not broken, you're just checking in on what's there. So this isn't a list of alarms, it's a snapshot. See this language? Your file seems to have syntax issues with module imports, not error or critically fix immediately. Explore. This is one of 4 levels. Important, explore, note, and FYI. Color-coded but calm. And here's what makes it different. Location, and this is important. It shows you the exact line number and links directly to that line on GitHub. You can click and see the code immediately. We have context, why this matters to your project. Common approaches, not quote-unquote the fix, but ways developers typically handle this. You get to decide. And then the reflection question. Are you using the correct module syntax for your project's configuration? It's asking you what matters, not telling you what to do. So this is guidance, not marching orders. Dependency. One package with a known vulnerability, plain language explanation of the actual risk. Here we have our secrets, pattern matching, none found here. And then accessibility. 25 things to consider. Again, not failures. We're just asking what to think about. And you can download the whole thing as a markdown to share or keep. Existing tools are excellent at detection. What they don't do is pull everything together and communicate in a way that feels human. Lumen Clew doesn't replace those tools. It sits on top of them. Existing tools detect. Lumen Clew explains. The MVP is fully functional, runs in 30 seconds, degrades gracefully when tools fail, and produces a report someone unfamiliar with the codebase can actually use. The roadmap is about making this more consistent and scalable. CI integrations for pull requests, deeper accessibility testing, faster scan with smarter limits, and lighter output so your attention stays focused. But the core idea stays the same: fast, readable insight. Lumen Clew isn't about replacing tools. It's about making their output usable so more people can move forward with clarity instead of getting stuck on jargon. Built during She Builds, yay, for vibe coders who are capable and confident but need tools that communicate like humans. Try it at lumenclew.lovable.app. Thank you so much.